for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. Certainly, Patriots will be a hot commodity here. We've seen one goal. Yeah, no surprise here. Get your hands on a player of his caliber, I think you pretty well have to pull the trigger. Still some big holes remaining to be filled. Yeah, I think with that pick, you're just looking to build up your core. Get some guys in here that can help round out the roster. And there's a pick that'll certainly help. Maybe not an impact signing, but you're not going to hit a home run every round. Oh, and that's a key upgrade right there. He's in a big upgrade over what they had. Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front or get yourself a player in what we call a skill position? Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight, oh, no question that this guy's going to turn out as a huge impact over what was there before. Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at the playmaking type spot? And now's where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late.
Thank you, Larry. So the picks are in. We welcome you to this Draft Champions contest. I'm Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, ready to call the action. And let's get to it. Down to the field. It's time for kickoff. Two teams here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2 of Draft Champions. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. One across the 30-yard line.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. McDonald. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
How about that interception? Like father, like son. Tim McDonald Sr. had 40 interceptions in the NFL, playing with Arizona and San Francisco. His son trying to follow in his footsteps.
Set, block the team!
Following the interception here, Rivers. He gets it complete to Anquan Bolden. They get 25 yards out of that one. And that's good for a New England first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
Rivers now. And Reed with it over the middle. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Anquan Bolden from 8 yards out, and the Pats have taken the early lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Trying to shake off the interception. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56.
In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
All right, here we go.
Here's Goff now on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion. An extra corner on the field for New England
here
here
we
on
go.
third down.
Another DB. Goff now looks to throw. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. From the gun, Rivers. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down. Charles, that's an important third down stop. You don't want to spot him 2 touchdowns here early.
You're trying to slow momentum down. You've already given up the score. They're coming right back at you. You're exactly right. Being able to hold them there and force a decision on fourth down, that's big for the defense.
So the defense gets the pick. The offense, Charles, they go backwards, but they do get 3 points.
Very happy to get to 3, but you know who's happier? The defensive team on the other side. They shut them down after the turnover.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 6 yards to go here on second down.
Here we go.
On second down, here's Goff. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. He got 29 yards that time. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window. And it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good. It doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
2 Patriots there to bring him down.
A 1-yard gain should look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Red zone opportunity. From the red zone now, Goff. And Nelson's got it here right side. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
So now it's first and goal. Now Bell.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
His tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended third and short. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is 3rd and goal.
Now let's go. 3-19. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. He loses 4. And it brings up 4.
Here we go now.
first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And they're going to get this one all the way out to the 25-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Eli Rogers.
Don't make me beg, don't make me wait. I need to hold in the darkness of the night. And when I say, show me my place. Baby, let me feel your light. One foot in a different life, another one going in the fire. Only one that can save me now is you. Oh, I need a healing. I can feel it now, I can feel it now. Got to get it up now, healing. Oh, I need a healing. I can feel it now, I can feel it now. Got to get it up now. When you're away, like a burning ship that sets the sails to you. Fingertips, press my lips, make me sing that holy song the way you do. Holy Ghost inside, let it loose and lay it on. Only one that can save me now is you. Oh, I need a healing. I can feel it now, I can feel it now. Got to get it up now, healing. Oh, I need a healing. I can feel it now, I can feel it now. Got to get it up now. Oh, I need it. Oh, I need
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these guys have been handed a really difficult decision to make. Boy, you talk about a talented player. This guy's one of the best around. Excellent selection. Just what this team needs to maybe get him over the hump. This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front, or get yourself a difference maker at a skill position? These middle rounds are where your decisions, and there's a pick that does feel okay, but I'm not sure that it's really going to be the one that improves the overall squad a tremendous amount. 2 words here: difference maker. That's what that pick right there is.
wild and different. We can all get hit from a little. I know you're terrified about what the future lies, but there's no compromising. It's my way or the highway. We all just slave the lust, hard building, breaking trust. Don't get wild.
Oh, this guy's a rare talent and a huge upgrade over what they had before.
Friends think, tell they bougie, go wait in line.
for sure in this round, you're going to walk away with a great player no matter which way you go. Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you gotta be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Does this pick fill a big need? I'm not so sure that it does, but it is at least a slight improvement over what they had in place. It's the age-old question on draft day. What's the bigger need, offense or defense? Everybody got definitely some options with this pick. Do you take a skill player here or get yourself some help up front?
Allegations, turn on your favorite station. You hear the same old song. I feel like I just dropped a bomb.
Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it.
And nobody can, we on the town. Never come down, I never come down. Blow one down, pass it around. Walk with me now, we running wild. And nobody can, we on the town. Never come down, I never come down. Lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it. Lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it.
Is going down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air.